That's about a Troy win as we can get this year with this team. There's no quit. The bats came through, the bullpens came through, just some big innings, just big plays all around.
Yeah, it's rare that you get 8 1/3 of unearned run, one unearned run from the bullpen, but those guys were tremendous. I know we ended up with a couple errors on the scoreboard, but I thought we made a lot of good defensive plays. Guys were dialed in. We made some adjustments as to where we were setting up on some guys, something we met about before the game. But, yeah, the bats were really good. It's crazy when you score 8 runs. It's not indicative of how well we actually swung the bat. I mean, look at some of those lineouts that we had, some of the good swings, some of the great throws that their guys made. I just thought our guys were incredibly dialed in offensively, 1 through 9 in the order. So if we keep that up, you'll get rewarded more times than not if you hit the ball as hard as we did. But, yeah, it's just it shows the fortitude that our guys have to be down there early. You score in the first, so your juice is up, and then, you get a 6 spot on you and you're already in your bullpen. That could break a lot of teams, but it's not going to break our guys. They stay very connected, and there's no finger pointing. We just say, hey, you know what, tough. Let's figure it out. How are we going to grind through this and get ourselves back in a good position? And we did that.
Shane Lewis shouldn't surprise us anymore, but he continues to do some amazing things. He hit one about 500 feet foul, comes back 2 or 3 pitches later and straightens it out. Most home runs ever by a Troy player in the BB Core era.
Oh, is that right? I that's pretty awesome. I did not know that. Really just proud of him. I thought he took good swings. It's funny. He had a strikeout and he'd come in the dugout and he stays very calm and stoic. And he just asked the question, hey, did you see anything? And I don't get in there deep in the weeds with guys offensively, but I was like, hey, Shane, they had to throw literally perfect pitch after perfect pitch to get you. Sometimes it's a numbers game. They're going to get you. But it showed when, he comes back and he gets a pitch he can handle the damage that he does to it. So proud of him and his focus. He also made a couple nice plays in the outfield, which is important, and it just creates more and more value for him. So really happy with how he played, and really, to be quite frank, happy with almost how every single guy on the field and in the dugout. I thought our guys were just very connected, very together.
There's a lot of guys in the bullpen that, you can point out up and down that just did amazing jobs. But Zach Ferruccio kind of transitioned into this role, giving you 96, 95, 96 out of the back of the bullpen in the 9th inning. You really shut it down today.
Yeah, 7 strikes, 8 pitches. Pretty good. Last pitch, I don't know if the board's right or not, but yeah, I like when I see 97s or more on a board. I think the guy in the game, I know Manning was incredible and deserves every accolade, but the guy really is the guy after what Matt Mercer did, who we all know is new to pitching, had never pitched till, he got here, and to come in there in that situation, make some of the quality pitches we did, then have a 2-out air that extends an inning, a weak contact ball gets through, and then you got Bryson Ware, who's a dynamic player, 16 homers, and gets down in the count, gets 3-1, sticks a heater glove side, and then just throws just an awesome breaking ball at 78, a little downer right through the zone, and gets a strikeout there with multiple runners on. I think that's impressive. That's not what a lot of guys who are new to pitching does. And then, also that next inning, we kind of gave some free bases there, but he just stayed, in process, executed pitches to keep it just 1 run, to give us the lead still when he left the game, when the ball was passed on to Schreff, I thought was huge. So just proud of what he did and all those other guys did in the bullpen.